Guys, this is Mr. Joshy J, and in this video I am talking about Ferrari and McLaren shambolic weekend in Jeddah. As you know, for both Ferrari and McLaren, this past weekend was absolutely shocking for the two famous outfits. Honestly, McLaren, an absolute clown show. I mean, fighting for last, and also Ferrari getting beat by both Mercedes. A shocking weekend to the two historic teams. Honestly, I am absolutely furious at both of them. I mean, there's no way Ferrari should be getting beaten by Mercedes, but I've kind of got used to this now. My favourite team being bottlers. Look at last season, but it doesn't get any easier, does it? Because you want your teams to do well. I definitely want Ferrari to do well. We're on a massive title drought. We've not won a championship since 2008. That was our last title, was a constructors title. And obviously McLaren haven't won a title since 2008 either. Their last title was with Lewis Hamilton. But as a Ferrari and McLaren, an absolute shambolic weekend. There are no excuses. Both teams have major issues. I mean, McLaren are even worse, though. I mean, the car looks a handful to drive. It looks like it's got no pace whatsoever. And McLaren used team orders. I mean, what the fuck was that all about when they're fighting literally for last position? That is absolutely shocking by the McLaren management. Honestly, Ferrari on the hards, the car just looks absolutely slow as anything. I mean, why the fuck were we on the hards? We should have went on the mediums, and obviously Leclerc being stuck behind Sainz, so it wasn't worth using team orders, because obviously there's no way that both Ferraris are going to get near the Mercedes, because obviously the car was absolutely terrible on the hards. But yeah, it's just, look, this historic teams, the title droughts they're both on, they're absolutely unacceptable. Obviously, Ferrari, I want them to do the best because they are my favourite team, but I want McLaren to do well as well because they are my second favourite team. But third favourite team, Williams, they are definitely slowly making progress this year, so at least I can give one of them praise. But for Ferrari, I mean, just, we got caught out by the safety car, I know, but should not have gone on the hards, honestly. Dear me. Some Ferrari fans are saying they want Fred Vasseur out. I mean, are you having a fucking laugh? This is only, race 2, and already you're calling for Fred Vasseur out. Just give it a chance. He was good at Alfa Romeo. Yes, I know Ferrari is a completely different kettle of fish, but you've got to give Fred Vasseur time. We cannot keep going through different team principles, honestly. And Stella and McLaren, to me, he's not quite got the experience as a team principal, but it's not just him. The whole McLaren team are in a mess, honestly. It looks like they come out with the excuse of the wind tunnel. It's just like, Ferrari and McLaren, two historic outfits, are an absolute clown show in the moment. They really are terrible by both teams. There are no excuses. Honestly, none at all. Got to sort it out, the pair of them. I've been an F1 fan, and I grew up in the early 2000s, got into F1, watching these two famous outfits dominate the sport. But now they're shadowing it. It's absolutely ridiculous. It really is. Ferrari, I'm hopeful we'll still have a car who can compete with Red Bull, but at the moment we're competing with Mercedes, and McLaren, just goodness knows where they're going to end up, honestly. Both teams are in a massive hole, and that's the facts of the matter. Bye bye.